What's good, people? It's your boy B Heard, aka Prince, aka Brian, aka Prince Vegeta without the Hayden. AKA, I didn't even know he was going to do an episode today. But shout out to Tyler. Tyler was like, yo, we doing an episode today. So I was like, all right, I'm with it. Because the grind don't stop. And shout out to my co-host. Like I said, this episode wouldn't be possible without him. So Tyler, you want to take it away? Say something to the people?
You know I got to keep you on your toes, right? Because you wasn't even thinking.
Whoa.
Because,
we talking toes.
You know, I had to help you out with this one.
Okay, this one, but where was 21 other?
Okay, but yeah, anyway, what up, people? It's your boy, Tyler Libra, a.k.a. TTL, a.k.a. Tyler Hendricks, a.k.a. the Mouth of the Midwest.
Okay, yeah, you do say okay. It just sounded weird because you said TTL. I was like, L.
TTL, Tyler the Libra.
Yeah, I know. It just sounded weird because I guess it's just how you emphasize the L. Yeah. So it just sounded like an L.
And mind you, I'm coming off a little bit cold here, so don't mind my voice. As low as it already is, it might be a little bit lower this episode. But today we got a special holiday version of the Tyler and Brian hours today.
I mean, hold on. We're going to get into that, but I mean, we got to make some housekeeping notes and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, we do. Sure.
We missed the week, so how was your week this week?
This week was basically none but food, honestly. Like, I swear to God, probably this week I've spent as much on food as I probably have spent in my teen or young adult life. Honestly, I think I spent probably about at least a good $180 on just Thanksgiving food alone.
I didn't even get any leftovers. The only thing I had left over was a pecan pie, and that's because your dishwasher got chipped.
That's not the dishwasher.
What is that?
It's upstairs.
What the hell? Gonna break down. Like I didn't even get a chance because I had to work on Thanksgiving, so I didn't get a chance. But my week. Bruh, I'm just this week alone. I'm so mentally drained, bruh. Like I it's getting to the point where like I'm not like depressed, I'm not like sad, I'm not suicidal, but bruh, 2018, I want to do commentary, YouTube and Twitch and this with all my heart in it. Sorry, I had to sneeze. And if it don't come, like, if I don't see no type of progress, I don't mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously the ultimate goal is, like, Drake's success, but I'll take a fab. Like, easy. I'll take a fab lane where you just flourishing for 20 years in the game, just by, like, but you got all respect, but nobody bother you. I will take a lane like that. But if I don't see no type of progress, y'all niggas might not ever see me again. I might move, I'm so serious. I might move to Alaska and just work all the rest of my life. Because I need to see progress, bro. Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not depressed, but I'm just not happy. Like that's why you think I be getting on you, bro? I don't know how you feel about certain situations, and I know that, like, you're your own man, so, like, however you feel about certain things, that's how you feel. But, like, I be at other places, or I just be at the crib, like, nah, this ain't what I want, bro. This is not what I want, bro. Why you think I'm always trying to do a podcast or try to do something for the podcast? Because I'm just like, I can't. Like, look, I'm fucking miserable. That's why I don't go out. Like, I want some work but do stuff I want to do and enjoy stuff I want to enjoy. But y'all niggas be like, yo, just go out and just fuck that. Because I come back Monday doing the same shit in the same situation that I'm not in. And like I said, I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed at all.
Wouldn't that give you more reason to go out and just enjoy right now?
Hell no.
Alright.
Hell no. Cause alright, take going out and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's cool to hang out with y'all. I rock with y'all, even though some of y'all, we ain't gonna name no names on the podcast, but some of y'all need to chill. Like, some of y'all get into that north roasting part where every time I see you, it's always a roast. It's like, dog, I just want to talk. Like, why can't you just be chill? But that's neither here nor there. But that's why. It's because it's like, bro, going out's going to be there. Like, I don't even slide in hoes DMs no more, bro. I've really been on some, like, solo, need to figure out this thing called life type shit. Sorry for cussing.
So you call these females hoes now?
I mean, I'm just saying hoes because I don't know all the names individually. That's all I'm saying. Hoes for. And you might not be a hoe, but sometimes if you got hoe tendencies, you acting like a hoe.
I'm not gonna lie, there is a difference between hoes and females.
Well, what's the difference?
I feel like a female is just more, catered to. I honestly don't know.
I like how that whole. I like how
it's
that
hard
whole
to
rant. That's the one thing you picked out because Tyler a pimp. You see, he dropped pimp shit. And then the one thing I say real quick, I'm gonna let you get back to your point. But the one thing I always say too is if people show you their true colors, believe them. A hoe is gonna show you some hoe tendencies, and I don't think a hoe is necessarily what your body count is or what you do with the said person. I think being a hoe is like when you don't own it. If I actually, I love females who own the ish. So like, I mean, if you know what I'm saying, if you're out here hooking up with people and you want to hook up with people, then you want to hook up with people. I don't look at that as that's being a hoe, because here's females math, and I hate how females.
So
hold on, real quick. Let me cook a little bit. I'm sorry, I just got a lot of animosity built up. So here's females math, which I never got. Is a female, I would rather have a female with a high body count and knowing she's clean than a female with a low body count and not knowing if she's clean. Because it's always those females with like, that only been with like 3 or 4 dudes, but they be like, I only been with 3 or 4 dudes, so I'm not trying to add to my body count, but yet the dude you was with was a hoe doing everybody wrong. Like, what are you talking about? Like, all them bodies count on your body. Do you not realize that?
And there's this a specific type of standard as far as like men being hoes and then how girls being hoes, because society today, they're gonna look at the girl hoes first. You know what I mean? Like as far as like men, because I don't care what you say, men, you can't lie on your dick. You're not supposed to lie on your dick.
Men do it all the time.
And I don't have anything else to say about that because, I'm thinking way too much about it.
So I was going to answer this question for the viewers, because you like to put your Snapchat out there. You like to say, hit me up, this, that, and the third. Are you a hoe?
I do?
Yes.
I say hit me up.
Yes.
When? I ain't like you.
You always say hit me up on
No, you don't.
On the podcast?
No, I don't.
On the podcast. Bro, you said on the last one.
But you said Snapchat.
Yes, what do you not say hit me in the DMs, slide in the DMs?
No, that's you. You could ask anybody, any listener on here, anybody on Twitter, anybody on Snapchat. Brian would be the first to say, hit me up. Phone's dry.
You say it on the podcast, Negro. That's what I'm saying. I don't say it on here.
But you said it on Snapchat.
On the podcast.
Okay.
You tell them to hit you up on Snapchat, so where are they going to hit you up at if you tell them to hit them up on Snapchat?
I'm just talking about you. You tell them to hit them like 8.
I'm talking about you, because you do it on the podcast.
Phone dry.
I say hit me up.
All that mess.
I'm not. You say slide in the DMs on the podcast.
So before you ask me, are you a hoe?
I ain't never been. I just told you I don't even hit up girls in the DM. What are you talking about?
I think you a hoe a little bit. and with that being said,
are we exposing?
I get own up to my truth. I know I'm a hoe.
Oh, so now you a hoe, but then I'm a hoe. So whoa. So how you owning up to your truth if you trying to bring me down with you?
Because you're the same as me, Brian.
How?
You're a hoe too.
Okay, all right. When's the last time you went on a date?
Last time I went on a date, probably about...
Truthfully.
About a month or two ago. About a month or 2 ago.
Was that the last time you hung with a female?
Honestly, last time I hung with a female was about a month ago. Actually, not even a month ago. It was about 3 weeks ago.
Just go, what?
How am I learn? Okay, you know what? Last time I was with a female that was in my presence was probably last week.
And that was like you and her interacting?
Yeah. But you asked me when was the last time I dated a female.
No, I meant I went on a date, like hang out with a female. I consider a date hanging out with a female. Like anything that is just like one-on-one, like you and the female and y'all interacting and vibing with each other. I consider that a date.
I honestly don't think that's a date.
What the fuck would you call it then? God,
because if you're just interacting with somebody, that's not being a.
But if
that's
it's
not a date.
one-on-one,
a date is premeditated. Like you guys, like, all right, we're going on a date, we're going out, we're going to eat, we're going to do movies, this, that, and the third. We're doing that. We're hanging out. We're enjoying each other's presence. And interaction is basically just seeing them. You know, what's up? How you doing? Are you good? And I'll take.
So then that's what you call your hookups in an interaction?
Don't put me on that.
I'm just asking. I would consider everything in the same realm. That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm trying to make. As every time I hang out with a female, whether that's a date, whether that's a mission, whether that's a I consider it in the same realm because at the end of the day,
isn't a mission the same as
it's different. There's different type of missions, brother. There's different type of missions, brother.
I don't know any mission that can serve. I don't know any mission that I'm going on that don't at least require a little bit, especially if it's at least a good 20, 30 minutes out my way. So that
this is why I hate you, because now I'm about to get asked, so Brian, what's up? And I don't want to be bothering nobody. I'll mind my business. That's the healthiest thing you can do in life, people. Words to live by.
But anyway.
But no, what I'm saying is, whatever it is, I consider that you hanging out with a female because I don't dog females. I don't just hang out with them and do the and then be like, all right, I'm out, dab them up, dude. Like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? You still hang out with the female. I do that at least. I don't know what you do. I mean, you could be savage out here.
To be honest with you, for the past couple.
Because, bro, your Snapchat name is T-XXX. You know you.
Mind you, that was I made this. My Snapchat probably about 5 years old, so I made this definitely in the whole stages. So, you know, I haven't had a chance to actually, change it. I don't think I can.
I don't know
if you really can change your.
I don't know if that was you or one of our other friends. I won't say his name because I think he's in a relationship now. But it was either you or one of my other friends that was in our circle. And like when you know how like Snapchat used to have names of your top 3, like he would get like one girl that like another girl didn't like and be wondering why he's talking to that girl, so he would immediately start Snapchatting me just so I could pass that girl in his top 3.
Oh yeah. I don't know what that was because that wasn't me because all my shit were girls. But do I consider myself a hoe? As you said, honestly, I think I'm getting better at it. I think I'm getting
better at what? Being a hoe? Or?
Nah. Actually being like an independent person and thinking about my decisions before I make them and not being hoish or having hoe tendencies.
I think if anything, you shouldn't lead a girl on. I think that's why.
Yeah,
I feel
absolutely.
like you could be a pimp, but like be honest at the same time. And if they hate it, then that's them hating it. That's like 1, your character is never gonna change. 2, shouts out to the email. I swear I turned that off. But 2, like your character's never gonna change. And 2, they have to respect you because you're being honest from jump. So in some dudes' cases, it works out. Like some dudes, some girls be with it. They just be like, communicate with me.
I feel like that's how you should go about it. If you're not dating them and it's just an interaction, like you say, or it's whatever, I think you should be that honest with them. Like, look, I'm not looking for anything really, just to do that like as you say. But I mean, if they can't be with that, then then you just gotta keep them moving, honestly, because
I think it's in people's demise is because like they don't say nothing about it. So then that's why it always backfires because you're not saying nothing about it. You're trying to be sneaky. You're trying to go behind the person's back.
Then you get them DMs like, who was that? Mm-hmm. Then you get the, why is she with you? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought we was such and such. Like,
then again, at the same time,
you know how many of those
What?
What did you say? You know how many of those I've gotten in my teenage, young adult life.
I mean, you're still young now, brother man. You're still young now. You're still in that realm.
23 is it's a little bit younger, but like
I think at the same time, don't post nothing. Like the less people know, the less they can accuse you of. I mean,
that is true. But also, you don't have to. Nah, I ain't even gonna go there.
But I don't know.
It's kind of a ticky tax.
Cause see, this is why I'm glad I'm not. It's kind of been my demise as far as like my love life and dealing with females, but it's also been my gain at the same time. Cause I've been on some like wait and see type of approach. So by me being on a wait and see type of approach, it not helped me, but it's helping me see the BS, and it's like, okay, I see why that didn't work out. I see why this didn't work out, because it's not like I'm committed to something. So, and it's not that I'm scared of being in a committed relationship, but it's like I'm scared of what BS I have to deal with, and like, you never know their baggage or their exes or how they're playing you, because girls out here playing dudes. Because I mean, body oiled up David Otunga. I mean, this nigga was this nigga was glistening in WWE. Like his chest had sweat. That's how like his oil had sweat. That's how oiled up he was. If you think I'm bullshit, you think I'm weird, Google it. You'll laugh. It's funny. Shouts out to Weiser. They call them the body oil boys. It's funny. He got cheated on. Exactly. There you go. Perfect analogy. See, this is why we're a team, because I threw the alley, you caught the oop. That's great. He looked like a glazed donut. But David Otunga was married to Jennifer Hudson for 10 years. And she cheated on him with a gospel singer.
You said gospel singer?
Gospel singer. A producer, excuse me. So she was a gospel singer, and she cheated on a married man of 10 years with a producer, and then I think kicked him out the house. And then wanted a divorce. You see, I'm not trying to end up like that. I'm really not.
Why not?
Are you serious?
But yeah, man, that's crazy. But as far as me and relationships go, I don't know. I can just never get the shit right. It seems that every time I fall for, I think I fall sometimes. I've been known to fall too easy for a girl, like within the past couple weeks. And, you know, I've started to, you know, see shit and start to become a little bit more territorial as far as women go. And I don't say that to them. I don't, you know, say that, okay, we're this, we're, you know, that and stuff like that. So I get the idea that they already, you know, are mine and they belong to me. And when they go off and do some other stuff, you know, I'm like, oh, who's that? You know, I'm up in the DMs like, who's that? Or, hey, how you doing? Like, don't text me and shit like, hey, what's going on? Like, what you doing?
But then
like,
you out here doing the same thing.
And then I'm out here doing the same thing. I'm up in clubs and stuff like that.
But all you gotta do is just communicate, dog. I think that's... I think my... I don't know what my biggest problem was. I don't really know. I just... Like I said, I'm worried about a female baggage, because it's like, I already know what I have to bring to the table. I already know the scars that I have. So I'm worried about mine, but then I double worry about hers. And then on top of that, you know how like they say everybody got a plan until you get hit in the face? That's exactly how I feel in a relationship. I feel like I would be perfect in a relationship because my communication skills are on point. My talking is on point. You see the enunciation in my words are on point. But I don't know what I can personally admit I have no idea how to be a boyfriend. I could 110% say I have no idea how to be a boyfriend. I don't know how to do that shit. I don't know. Like, because I'm all about communication. So if you want me to send you a good morning text every day, then say that. If you want me to do this every day, then say that. If you don't want that, say that. I hate how females are like, oh, you're just supposed to know. Nigga, what we talking for then? That's like me going up to McDonald's and then they be like, hey, can I help you today? And me just going, Like, you just supposed to know. Like, I know, you gotta be like, yo, I want number 6 with no cheese and no lettuce and no seeds and whatever. Like, you're supposed to say stuff to communicate. That's why communication is lost, people. Speaking of communication and relationships and all that stuff, the holiday season, who are you buying gifts for?
I ain't buying gifts for no damn body. I ain't buying gifts for no damn body unless they family. Actually, you know what? I got you. Unless you close family.
Time finna be in the DMs. Like, oh wait, who's that? Remember you said you ain't buying no gifts for nobody but family.
But family and close friends. That's all that is today. I still have to do your shopping and Brent's shopping and fucking anybody else's shopping. Ron, Sway. Who else? Probably that's it.
You're a good dude, Tyler Gross. You're a good dude. I mean, every time I have a chance to help people out, I want to, but this year's just, nigga, this is probably the worst year of my life. I can't help my own damn self out.
I feel like you say that every year.
God damn, no, I don't. No. This year was bad. This was the worst year. I know I don't say this is that bad. Maybe they just get worse and worse, nigga. Next year I might be dead. I don't know, nigga. But, the look Tyler just gave me, I had to knock myself away. He did if you ever seen the conceited gif where he does the eyes and he's like, I don't know, man. He just did that, so I had to knock on some wood. But no, this year I truly can't support myself. I'm gonna have to get a dead end job that I hate and gonna be tired.
It's growth.
For what?
It's growth though.
For what? You ain't got time. We got dudes out here like Lil Pump saying Gucci Gang, and then blowing up and having 6 million followers on Instagram and living life and doing whatever he wants. But you want to be growth and wait.
Because that's time is obviously.
Time is of the essence. He also grabbed it.
So what? So don't you think, since time is of the essence, don't you think you should patiently wait for your time?
You don't wait.
I mean,
for
you can work as hard as you want to, and fucking. Since timing is everything, like we could be all that right now, but like fucking knock on wood, if this fucking goes down and like fucking like we just ain't hot no more. I'm not saying that we are now, but you know, just
yeah. But at the same time, this is the point I'm trying to make. Your job right now is not gonna help you grow into a podcaster.
It ain't.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying, my nigga. That's why I don't want to get a job I hate. And like I be trying to tell my parents that, but they just don't relate. Like if they don't see the physical check or they don't see us at a live tour show with a poster or something like that, my nigga.
That's like being at AA meetings and you're a drug addict. Like
they just looking at me like, okay, nigga. Like they literally look at this as a hobby. Like, oh yeah, alright. I'm trying to explain to my parents that YouTube can pay, Twitch can pay, commentary can pay, podcasting can pay. Whatever I try to do, I want to do, like, learn more about editing and behind the scenes work too. And they're just like, alright, nigga, whatever, nigga. Like, they just like, you still broke? Like,
and especially our parents, how they so black and white about it. They'd be like, oh, just do it. Like it's not obviously it's not like we're doing it, but it's not that easy. It's like why?
Oh my god! Like it depends on the people who listen. I mean, it's just we're just opinions right now. We don't have a voice yet, just because we're just opinions, and that's. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I regret. That's why I'm like I'm upset, but I have to get a job soon, hella soon, because I got that, boy. I owed some, if I'm gonna be honest, if I owed some gang members or some mob members the money that I owe all these bills right now,
they would have to pull up on you like months ago. Like
I'm already swimming with the fishes. I can't swim, so they just have to throw me in.
They gonna have to do you New York style. They gonna have to tie some concrete blocks to your shit, throw you in the river,
put some Timbs on me,
put some Timbs on to make more, to make it another 100 pounds. Just weigh that.
Pretty much.
Put a throw a refrigerator on you.
I mean, you touched on it a little bit earlier, but how was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was good, man. I actually switched it up this year, and I fucked around and found a Cajun turkey. A Cajun turkey, people. That's what I said. And I'm talking to Brian as well. A Cajun turkey that was spicy, had all the ingredients of being hot and flavored. Unlike some regular ass turkey that I've been used to over the years, this one was spicy, and it definitely hit my nigga senses to a full effect. Cause you know, after a while, after years and years and years, you kind of get the taste of turkey. Like, okay, you know, turkey, this and that. Like, it's dry. Let me put some gravy on it. Let me put some, you know, salt on it. This one, nah, man, nah. You didn't have to add no gravy on it. You didn't have to add no salt, no pepper, no paprika, nothing. It was straight, fall off the bone, juicy turkey.
You do realize you get one of those from like Popeyes, right?
What?
Yeah, Popeyes sells Cajun turkeys all the time. You didn't know that?
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Anybody that knows if Popeye sells Cajun turkeys, please let me know in the DMs.
There you go again with the DMs.
I'm just trying to know. Like, I'm just trying to get better information to where I can use that for, you know, time to come.
Did you go Black Friday shopping?
I tried to go Black Friday shopping. It didn't work out too well because
I think the time was different.
I think as I get older, I start to find myself actually being more of an online shopper. Like I see it like this. I can find stuff online that I really want and I really like to wear and stuff like that. That's as detailed as it can be, and I can find that shit online. You're not really gonna find things in the store that, you know, either you don't already have or you're just trying to replace it, you know? Like honestly, I see it like this. Like, I get just a regular black pair of jeans from Paxson. Like if I need them or to replace them, because I know they're gonna be there. I know they're gonna have my size there. If I want, you know, something a little bit like more ripped up black pair of jeans and stuff like that, and I know that Paxson may or may not have them, but I know that Paxson online has them, then I'm gonna take my chances with being online than I am than wasting my gas and time going to the store.
Only problem with that is not knowing like how it fits, and like with me working at a shoe store, that's the problem that I have.
Yeah. But at the same time, you gotta know your body as well.
Yeah, but I mean, your body changes sometimes.
It don't change to a drastic effect where like you were 36
well, I mean, you
and all of a sudden, oh shit, this shit is tight, and then like all of a sudden you need a 40 or something like that.
Well, I mean, you never know how it fits though. That's the only problem I've had in the past. Is like
that's why I read all the reviews and all the reviews that I can about, you know, a certain item. To see, you know, if it's for me or not.
That's why I'm trying to. I want to shop. Yeah, I'd rather shop online because I worked Black Friday and it was steady, but it was a weird Black Friday because it was like 8 to 12. Well, we closed at midnight, but then we didn't reopen till 6. Where usually Black Friday, like I remember us growing up, was like from like 12 to like the next day. Thank God I hadn't ever worked that.
I think every year they try to switch it up, mix it up.
I mean, if anything, they'll probably switch it up for the employees because, I mean, that just would be too hard.
Oh, yeah, I feel for the employees. I got work Black Friday.
Yeah, it was kind of, some people were on the, and I got a couple calls. I thought I was like, getting prank calls sometimes. They're like, you got Yeezys? I was like, well, no. Hell. But my turkey day was solid. It was okay. I mean, like I said, I had to work, so like I couldn't get the itis like I wanted to. I was so excited to get the itis. Actually, funny story. So it was Monday that week, and check the schedule. Saw Monday, Friday. Boom, cool with that. And I remember I came in Tuesday. Yeah, I came in Tuesday, and I just so happened to look at the schedule again. I don't know what possessed me to look at it. I usually don't look at it. I looked at it again. I said I work Thursday. I was like, what? What? It said 8 to 12. I was like, what? Like I can't get jiggy with it. Like here's that article. Here, look. Told you.
Popeye's Cajun. Oh, okay. All right. It's on. Like,
it's on next year.
Matter of fact, yeah, you already know where I'm about to pull up at. So, you know, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Popeyes, for letting me further know where I'm.
That's when you said Cajun. I thought you got it from there, and then you was like,
"No, I had to buy that joint."
Oh,
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
Where'd you buy it from?
And I didn't get that shit from Walmart.
Ew.
Either Walmart or Sam's Club. What?
That's probably why I was playing before. You getting your regular turkeys from there?
them big butterball turkeys, them regular ass turkeys from Walmart.
Shit that fit that little ass plastic bin.
Yeah, I was shot. I was done with all that. I was like, you know what? I ain't having no dry ass, big ass butterball turkey. I want something with some damn flavor. I'm black. I'm black as you can be. I ain't getting no blacker than Tyler James Gross. As far as food and flavor goes. You know, I needed that. It was a desperate need for that Cajun turkey, and I saw to it that I had that Cajun turkey, and it was delicious. And truth be told, I plan on getting another one in a week or so for, you know, Christmas dinner.
Hey, just get that Popeyes one. I think it's still available.
Yeah.
But,
oh yeah, and I was also slinging out the pies this season.
Like Patty?
For Thanksgiving, like Patty LaBelle. I was slinging them things.
okay, we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this on the podcast.
You better not talk about no damn pecan.
I'm gonna. And here's the thing. I feel so disrespectful because, like, I rock with Tyler, and me and Tyler are to the point where we don't have to say what's up to talk. We just, like, we can say the most outlandish things in our conversations, and that's how we start. And same for Snapchat. This dude, so his mom loves pecan pie. Let me just put that out there in the world. His mom loves pecan pie.
She loves all types of pie. Don't get her. Don't do her like that. And her preference, it is pecan and it is key lime pie.
I didn't know that, but I was just stating that observation because that's what we was talking about. And the disrespect is Tyler sent me a Snapchat of him throwing away a whole pecan pie. Like, who raised you to throw away a pecan pie like that? Just because you don't like it? Pecan pie is delicious. It's top 5 pies.
That's how I know you eat ass. And for anybody else out there that likes...
Sir, what's top 5 pies then?
Top 5 pies?
Top 5 pies then.
Are we talking for black people or are we talking for white people?
Let's see, that's racist. Why can't it be for everybody?
I mean, it can be for everybody, but we can say international.
Oh, then let it be for everybody. Fuck it.
Alright.
Go ahead.
The top pies.
You know I
top 3 pies.
First of all, don't say that shit on this podcast.
The top 3 pies. Oh, I'm not telling the truth. But,
I never in my life, boy. No.
The top pies.
Bro, my mom can never listen to this.
Your mama knows too, but I'm gonna name them.
Just go.
But the top 3 pies, in my opinion.
Oh, see, I was trying to flip the script because you know pecan the top 5. Go ahead.
Let's see. I would have to thank the one that most people eat. Preferably, since there's more white people in this world than there is black, I'm gonna preferably say that pumpkin is probably like the number 1 America's choice, and then it has to be apple.
I
think apple is a close 1 or 2.
I think it's flipped because pumpkin's more of a seasonal thing.
Yeah,
I don't see people eating pumpkin pie.
I'm seeing people just buying pie straight up at Walmart as pumpkin
during like summer.
During the summer and shit.
I don't even know if a pumpkin pie exists in the summer. I've never seen one.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
Anyway.
Only time I ever see pumpkin pie is during this holiday season. I see it all the time.
Apple pie is definitely an American favorite.
Apple pie is probably number 1.
And honestly,
if we talking white people, cherry might be up there.
Cherry.
I can see cherry top 3.
Rarely urban people eat blueberry, and I'm one of them people. I like blueberry. I fuck with blueberry pie.
I like blueberries, but I don't think I could eat a pie like that.
I like blueberry. But anyway, I think apple is basically. First of all, I never really used to like apple because. Like, I'll eat an apple, like, crunch, like, I'll eat an apple.
First of all, I haven't had an apple in 7 years.
But as far as, like, putting, like, apple slicing into pies and shit like that, I don't know, it
depends on how the apples are.
It's just a texture thing for me.
Depends on how the apples are.
I don't like that shit, like, in the pie.
Wait, do you not get apple pies from McDonald's?
Hell no, I don't get apple pies from McDonald's.
First of all, don't look at me like I'm bougie, nigga. Don't say like I actually eat ass and snort crack at the same time. Don't do that.
You buying apple pies from McDonald's?
Everybody like apple pies. That's why they're there. They sell well.
I don't know about all that.
But I think, okay, my top 3 pies. I think pecan's number 1. Apple's up there. And for my urban people, like Tyler said, you gotta throw sweet potato pie in there. I don't even like sweet potatoes. I like sweet potato fries, sweet potato pie. Don't like sweet potatoes. I know it's weird, fight me over it, but sweet potato pie is up there.
Oh yeah, that is definitely sweet potato pie is definitely. First of all, it's sweet potato. Sweet potato pie. My bad. Excuse me. Sweet potato pie.
My bad. All right, you right.
You know,
right.
Sweet potato pie is definitely the catalyst of all pies.
The number one thing I hate though. The number one thing I hate though is the number one catfish probably in the holiday season is sweet potato pie versus pumpkin pie. You can get that's damn near with cookie, chocolate chip and raisins cookies, like those two, and then pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie are the two biggest catfishes foods there is. Cause like I remember one time I was like, "Ooh, this sweet potato." I took a bite of this pumpkin. And I'm not saying I don't like pumpkin, but it's when you have the mindset that you're gonna eat sweet potato and then you eat pumpkin, it throws you off.
Especially like I mean, I'll eat both honestly. Like both are good to me, but at the same time, you know, I always say this: you'll always find somebody's true colors. The best way is if you put a pumpkin pie and a sweet potato pie together. Like, you'll find a nigga in somebody.
Yeah, like, I think one of my uncles.
Either you gonna find the nigga or you gonna find the white in somebody. So
it's true.
Just so if you want to test that out, just get you a sweet potato pie and get you a pumpkin pie and let both of them taste them and see how they like. Now,
honorable mention for the urban. Peach cobbler. A lot of people like peach cobbler.
Ask. But
I said urban. I didn't.
Do you eat peach cobbler?
I don't.
Peach is nasty. Period. I don't like peach anything. I don't like peach. I don't like peach cobbler. I don't like peach. I don't like.
I like peach drinks.
I don't like peach drinks. I don't even like peach anything.
But
peach,
you like key lime pie.
Peach.
Like,
who the fuck likes key lime pie?
You like one of those weird pies, don't you?
Nigga, no.
I swear you ate
coconut. You know I like coconut.
You've eaten key lime pie.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Don't look at me like that. Don't do me like that. You know, I don't like no tropical flavors, no goddamn lime, no damn fucking tangerine, no mango, no damn peach, no none like that.
So you ain't no fruit?
Hell no.
Well, you doing a disservice to yo.
I'm doing a whole service to me. I'm doing a whole service to my body and what I like. I know what I like. And I know I don't like no damn fucking peach or any of that.
You don't like no fruits?
Of course I like apple, I like blueberry, I like raspberry, I like coconut. Actually, yeah, coconut's a fruit. But
yeah.
As far as like pineapple goes, I hate pineapple too. Pineapple can eat a dick too. I don't like that shit.
Make it sweet.
No. Pineapple make that sweet. As far as me tasting it goes, I'm good with that. The risk is definitely not worth the reward as far as pineapples go. They have this certain type of texture to them. Like if you ever ate pineapples, you taste that they're crunchy a little bit. I'm not with that. I think fruit is not supposed to be that crunchy. Like it's just I don't know. But I'll eat apple. I like apples. I'm an apple nigga.
I haven't had an apple in 7 years because of my tooth.
I like grapes too.
But I like apples. I just hate it. Like when you bite into apple and then like your nerves kind of flare up and you're just like like it's like the skin of it. I guess I didn't describe it right. Whatever.
What you mean? I don't know what you're talking about, because when I eat apple, I feel a flourish of life. I feel like I'm biting into something that is better than any other fruit that I've ever bitten into. On aside from blueberries, because blueberries is a pretty good relaxing fruit to have alongside you when you're just whether it's eating healthy or just eating fruit in general.
If it ain't frozen, it ain't for me. For blueberries.
I mean, that's how he feels about it. Same thing with grapes. Actually, I like grapes frozen too.
Actually, I don't think I've ever really had grapes frozen. What so it's Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate during this December season, if you will. But for our sake of the conversation, we both celebrate Christmas. So is Christmas the GOAT holiday?
I wouldn't say it's necessarily
or the great holiday of all the holidays.
Since America likes to eat, I think Thanksgiving is definitely the GOAT holiday of all holidays, and then Christmas would probably be a close second. Because Christmas is just a magical time.
But then what? I ain't gonna lie, I used to be the Grinch around Christmas. I was like, yo, cause I hate the anticipation of it. Like now, I realize like Christmas is the only holiday where I keep it in check in the back of my mind. So now today's the 3rd, and I realize that there's 22 days left till Christmas, and Christmas is on Monday this year. Yeah, that's gonna be fun, but cause damn, we gotta come right back on the Tuesday. I hate that about it.
Who gotta come right back on a Tuesday? Because I took that whole week off. Like,
oh damn, that was smart. But I don't know. Christmas is probably because as far as holidays go, I mean I ain't never really had a Valentine. I'm not Irish. I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day like that. April Fool's Day, I don't text niggas or people, period, because I'm not trying to get played. I used to be the most gullible nigga alive. So I stopped texting niggas on April Fool's Day. I think Christmas might be up there, yo. I think it might be number 1.
I think Christmas was...
Because I like Thanksgiving, but I don't think Thanksgiving's better than Christmas.
Oh, shit.
How?
Big nigga like me, I like to eat, so Thanksgiving is definitely up there.
Bro, Christmas cookies? Christmas cookies? Nigga, say something disrespectful about Christmas cookies.
You need to drink bleach if you think Christmas cookies is better than fucking just Thanksgiving alone.
I mean, that's the difference maker.
Anyway, yeah, I think Christmas is definitely more of an adolescent to.
You gonna pick pies over Christmas cookies?
It's definitely an adolescent to.
You gonna pick pies over Christmas cookies?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna pick pies over.
Child, please. Then you crazy.
Yeah, I mean, as I got
older, with the frosting, my nigga.
As I get older, I think that Christmas is definitely, I never lose my, feelings over Christmas because I think it's definitely a holiday to be cherished and loved by every single person. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, you still have that feeling. It's still, a nice time.
You get gifts and you give gifts.
Who gives? My mama ain't gave me no damn gift in like, what? When was the last time I was 18? Like 5 years ago? Sometime. When was the last time I was 18? 5 years ago? Yeah, that was the last time I had a goddamn gift.
I mean, I still get gifts.
I mean, you still get gifts. I mean, tell mama to give me a gift. Just saying.
I still get gifts. And I get food and I get money. Nigga. Bills come around the times. Nigga, I'm just saying, dog. Christmas is pretty clean. And then New Year's. I'm not celebrating New Year's this year. I'm not. I'm finna be in the gym. That day, I'm like that midnight New Year's. I'm in the gym.
Oh yeah, New Year's.
Don't text me. Don't talk to me. Fuck your New Year's. I'm by myself.
Look, for the past couple New Year's, I found myself either laying on a hotel floor next to a toilet.
I think your problem is you mix. You just mix things. I think you mix too many things.
Like that's how my New Year's. I have to be honest with you, I haven't even been awake for New Year's. To be honest, I haven't even been conscious for the last couple of New Year's. So that's how that goes. And this New Year, I think I'm gonna be the young adult that I am and take my ass up in the gym. Work on myself for this upcoming 2018. So
I can't, bro.
Flourish.
I can't do it no more. I took so many L's this year. I just can't. Like if 2018 is worse than this year, I'm playing in traffic. You think I'm playing? I'm playing in some traffic. I hope I make it, but if I don't, it's been real.
It can be worse. It can't get no worse for 2018. It just can't be. Like, you gotta come in there. For me, every year I thought I was like, okay, New Year 2017. I was like, all right, this is it. I'm trying to work on myself as much as possible in order to, prosper and succeed. And I think every year you just gotta build on that. Just keep the mindset going.
You know how I know my year was gonna be a dud? Is I was back home. First time being home since I left for Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Felt good to be home. Everybody was like, I was feeling the love, kind of. I didn't get as much love as a nigga that got out of prison, which I never got. Like how niggas who come out of jail get
You're supposed to glorify niggas.
Yeah.
Prison,
like it's weird. But I mean, if you come up with a change of heart, I'm all for that. Especially if you're experienced eyes. So to you. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying I just never got that. But I knew my year was a dud when I fucking got a call. Hey, nigga, our power's out. what? And my apartment had no power, and I wasn't even there. Then I came back, and we ain't gonna name no names, but the person I was living with was like, yeah, I ain't got it. I was like, what you ain't got? Like, I didn't have the rent. I had to borrow the rent from my dad. And that's how I was like, yeah, let's come home. Yeah, I just took too many L's this year. I'm just ready to get 2017 off me. Like, I just gotta get it off.
Like, it's high or something.
It's a demon, bruh. I took so many L's. And I mean, I met dope people. I talked to dope people. And I'm doing different things. Like, I'm doing the commentary thing. That's a blessing. I'm actually hitting YouTube seriously. I think I started hitting it seriously this year. And it's Twitch too. But I just had way too many L's.
All the pretty women come out for holidays, I'm telling you.
And you see what we was talking about earlier? I'm just saying, man. Tyler, look, if they tell you who they are, believe them, people. Believe them.
Oh, shit.
Is there any New Year's resolutions you have?
New Year's resolutions.
This is a holiday episode, but obviously towards closer to holidays, we'll still touch up on holidays and if we have guests and stuff like that.
Yeah. But any New Year's resolutions, probably just to continue to strive and prosper as I've been doing. You know, keep adding on, building on to, you know, my future success and not worry too much about things that I can't control. Honestly, and just, you know, worry about things that I can control. As far as me being a good person, spiritually, physically, and mentally. Well, not much physically, because, you know, I'll be getting up there in the gym now, you know. And if you catch me at the gym, Anytime Fitness downtown on 300 MLK Parkway, you know.
Just tell them everywhere you're gonna be at.
Catch me up there, you know, at 1 o'clock sometimes, you know. So,
you just asking for a nigga to see you. Oh yeah, you here, Tyler? Oh yeah, let me start.
Yeah, you can feel free to work out with me anytime, you know.
Hell no, don't work out with me. I like working.
Yeah, don't work out with Ron. You like. I mean, I like working out by myself, but at the same time, you know, I get lonely, and plus, you know, my beats die. So
I can't talk. Like, I don't like being there forever. I like just getting in there. I like going in there, doing my time, and get up out there.
I fucked around and stay there for like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
See, I can't do that. Especially a broke nigga. Like, my time is so much more valuable.
I ended up having to pay a whole $15 for that damn toll to go up.
I would be out there as soon as the toll's about to change. F that.
I was saying to myself, I was like, what if this happens if I'm actually broke one day and I ain't got the $15 to pay for the toll?
I gotta throw you out like Jazzy Jeff.
I don't know if I'm either gonna have to do some GTA shit or I'm just gonna have to or I'm just gonna have to leave the car there.
Like, I owe you.
like the parking lot be, oh yeah, bet you ain't got the $15. Yeah, let me take this car off you. Yeah, go leave this car right here until you got the money for me.
In 2018, as far as New Year's resolution goes, I definitely want to clear up my debt. I definitely need to get a place. Like, that's one of my most priorities. And then 2, I just want to see progress. I want to see progress with the podcast. I want to see progress with the YouTube and Twitch and commentary. I want to be going to events. I want to go as much events as I possibly can. And I want to read more. I want to evolve. Like, I'm trying to glow up, basically, essentially. Glow up in every physical way. And then people are making it so much easier to be by myself. Like, it's weird. Like, I'm getting to that point where I'm about to just... Deuces, like, I'm trying to pull, man. I'll be honest with you. I really you got one more dumbass question to say that's just random. You know what I'm saying? Ron got one more tweet that just says I'm trash, and then Mike got one more thing like, you don't do this, you don't do that, and I'm finna just pull the manny and just disappear like a nigga gonna be Alakazam. Like, I'm ready to disappear and just glow up and be low key. And I might have to bite the bullet and get a job like you got, or a job you hate, but it pays, just so I can get out of debt. I don't want to.
Yeah, you just gotta use that leverage. Fuck the job in general. Just use that leverage. Just use that cream.
I don't know. I mean, I might get this part-time job that pay like $16, but I'm only gonna do it part-time, so I don't go insane.
I mean, it all works to something.
That's why I was telling my parents, because my mom got mad because I was talking to her. I was like, yeah, I'm just trying to get out of debt, and then I'm gonna just hit the commentary thing for full force. She's like, what? You ain't gonna have no money? What the fuck? Like, you just out of debt, but you still ain't gonna have no money? I'm like, yeah, but I ain't trying to do this shit forever.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's just how blue collar our parents are. Like my mom, she was in the hospital earlier this week.
Thank God she's okay.
Yeah, thank God. And literally while she was like okay, getting like all this bed rest and getting water and fluids in her, she was like, she was like, I need a note for to go into work tomorrow. I'm like, wait, what?
Isn't that crazy, bro?
That is fucking. I was astounded. I had to walk out the room. I'm like, you still going to work after all that? Mom, you could barely breathe. You was on the ground, not breathing in a work area, and you still saying.
Talking about I need
a note to go into work tomorrow, like the next day. Mind you, you still in the hospital, like trying to get your fluids up and stuff.
Bro, I promise you, I was
like, oh my God,
I
mama.
swear to God, if I was in your mom's shoes and like they saw me at work collapse, couldn't breathe, all that shit, and then I come back the next day and they talk about where your doctors know that, bro, I would quit that job so fucking fast.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, I mean, our mom and daddy have provided for us our whole life, almost. Basically. So for me, that was demoralizing to me to hear that she still wants to go into work tomorrow. I'm like, come on, Mom. I'm like, man, like you ain't even out the bed yet. Like,
you know what my biggest fear is right now? My biggest fear is like, and that's another reason why I'm talking about time, and I'm always talking about time and like doing it now and getting it done now. I don't want my parents to not be able to see me successful.
No, that's real.
Like, my parents know me as a trash ass nigga that's at their crib right now. Like, straight up. Like, trash ass nigga I almost try more than anyone else and I know. And I fuck up at everything I do. So I don't want them to know me as a fuck up. And I think that's what eats at me. That's part of what eats at me. Also, is because I want to be the bread earner for the family. Like, I want to take care of the family. Like, I love doing that shit if I can. Like, if I really rock with you won't have to say nothing. But, like, if I don't, you might have to make an appointment. Then I'm going to have to evaluate the appointment. Then I'm going to have to see if I should loan you some money or whatever. But, like, Tyler's in one of those brackets where no matter if I have it, I'll give it. If I can give it. But if I know 9 times out of 10, I never had it. So whatever he needed, I try to help. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's not stressing me in a way where I'm not doing that. But I'm not like, that's my biggest worry is my parents. Is them not seeing me successful. So that's why I'm always trying to go hard. And I just want to see progress. That's it. Even if I'm making $1 off of YouTube video, if I'm making $1 off of this, as long as I'm making progress, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Then again, I ain't gonna shout out the clothing sponsor that we was trying to have an ad, but I reached out to one, talked about putting the ad, a little like, here, use the code TBH for 10% off. They read that shit with the swiftness. I was like, damn. I was like, that was that reality check. Like, all right, I need to work harder then.
Yeah.
But I was like, I hate it. I got curved. I was just like, for real though? Like, because I mean, it was one of those fast curves. You know, the curves that really hurt the most, not the ones that like, you wrote them, took 2 days later to read it, and they just read it, whatever. And you wrote them, you thought you was cool, but then you realize you're not cool. It's the ones where you write them and they read it right away. And they just look at it and it says read, and you just, oh.
I don't know. It's an either or for me because I don't like those slow curves and I don't like those fast curves. Because the slow curves, to me, I think for me, the slow curves hurt the most. Like, because you in anticipation, it's like waiting for like that new Jordan to come out. Then all of a sudden you get there, it's like, man, we sold out. Like you, it's like you just stuck. Like damn, I don't wait in line for something, and then like I don't know. It's just it just pains me, like, cause like I put. Because I slid into somebody's DMs like what, probably Friday. I'm still waiting for that response.
But but no, I mean, even from a business standpoint, that's just, I hate the quick. Don't give me the quick. I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, like, I'd rather have a bit of slow bleed. Don't give me the quick, because as soon as like, hey, what you doing? Red. Damn.
Like, they see you type it. Like,
Hey, just wait, I'm gonna read this shit. I'm not even gonna leave the thing.
just hold on, just trigger happy, just red.
Like,
That'd be crazy, man.
but, like, man, I was just like, God dang.
Then you be thinking, damn, no fucking for me.
And then on a sad note, RIP to my brother Jay, good friend of ours from high school.
Jay Foster, man.
Yeah, sad to see. We don't know the full truth to how he passed, but he passed today, and I always remember him as just a dude who was cool with everybody. I never seen him have a real issue with anyone.
Yeah, honestly,
he
never
just
seen
dapped
that.
everybody.
Fight, you dapped everybody up in the hallways.
It was rapper, was killing it. He had a cipher like either this year or this last year that was really dope. And I was like, all right, Jay seems like he's elevating his game, and then he was, and I think he might have had 2 kids or 1, because I know he got a girl, but I don't know if he has a boy or not. And he was doing good. He was getting his ish together, and that's sad to see. He's got to be at least 24, at most 25. I mean, he's like that's one age older than us.
Just another young life taken away, especially this time, this close to 2018.
Yeah, I mean, it's so close to New Year. That's just sad. But hopefully, God and everybody's looking over him, and then everybody stays strong. And then that's probably was the saddest part is like this. You told me. I saw the news from Kiwan, so shout out to Kiweezy. I think he's fresh out. And but you told me it. So like I saw it say RPJ, so I was like, what does that mean? And then I was like, who are they talking about? And then you told me, and then that's when I figured out. And then the worst part about it, I mean, the best part about it was seeing everybody had like a memory of Jay. Like, I mean, everybody from my Facebook, whoever went to North had some type of memory with Jay. And they're like, RIP Jay. And they had a picture with Jay. I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah.
That everybody was cool with him. So that was sad to see.
Yeah, he was definitely fam to everybody, man. He's one of those dudes that always had a smile on his face. One of those dudes that you never had a problem with.
True. So, RIP Jay. And then,
Rest in power.
This earlier in the week, I had to go to. I think it was more of a wake for my great uncle. He had passed earlier. He went in last week for his heart, and no, he went in for his eyes, and his heart just. He didn't have a heart attack, but I forgot what they said, but something wrong with his heart, and then he just passed the next day. And the sad part about it and the wild part about it is he adopted 3 kids. He had 3 kids of his own, and he adopted 3 kids. And I found out by one of the kids' IG posts. So that was kind of crazy. I think that was the more settling into like the future, I guess. I hope it's not the future, but then that's how I found out. So that was kind of a terrible way to find out, but then it was also a wild way to find out. And I showed my dad, and my dad, like, I showed my mom, but everybody was unsure because it's like we didn't know if everybody else knew. So we didn't want, even though he posted on Instagram, I don't think everybody really followed him on Instagram like that. So we didn't really want to be like, yo, sorry for your loss, when some people didn't even know they had a loss yet. So that was probably the saddest part about it. And I think the coolest part about my uncle Tony, great uncle Tony, RIP as well, he was a Vietnam war veteran, so that would have been a perfect person to have a conversation with, as a young black man growing up with the whole Colin Kaepernick thing and the flag and him supporting the country. I would have loved his take on that, but I didn't know that until after he passed. So that's probably the one regret, is I wish I would have talked to him more just about him, because every time he talked to me and any other family member, you could tell he cared, and you could tell that he was more interested about you rather than himself, which I think is a dope feature in a person. But then I wish I would have asked him more about him, and he didn't say nothing about him. But there was another thing I wanted to bring up. As much on a lighter note, but I can't remember. Is there anything else you want to add to the podcast?
No, I think
Sorry to end it on a bad, like a sad note, but
yeah. Well, we try to give the laughs and the good times, but this one was kind of a little bit more serious. But it is what it is. We give you the overall, we give you everything on the TBH podcast.
There's something I wanted to say. I had something on the tip of my tongue.
Motherfucker, you better hurry up, cause
just forget it.
save it for next week.
Yeah, hopefully I remember it. I don't know. I got sad again. Closing statement for the podcast.
Yeah. I hope everybody had a wonderful, beautiful Thanksgiving. I hope you have an even wonderful, safe, beautiful Christmas and
or whatever you celebrate. Happy holidays.
Hanukkah, L'chaim, or
don't butcher nothing. Don't offend nobody.
or Kwanzaa.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
But yeah,
follow me on Instagram at TTL_02. Oh, I actually remembered it this time. I ain't even got to pull the phone out, boy. But, yeah.
Okay, so real quick, I put your social media handles. What do you want me to put then? You want me to put just Instagram and Twitter, or do you want me to put your Snapchat?
Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I'm trying to get everybody to follow me. I love everybody, and I'm meant to be loved. So, follow me.
Okay. And that was your closing statement?
Yes, sir.
Mine is everybody just be safe, be positive, keep flourishing. 2017 has been rough for some of us. Some of us has been a great year. I just want everybody to finish the year strong and healthy and looking forward to going into 2018. I think I haven't done commentary in a month, but hopefully I think Joe's back from vacation. And shouts out to Joe, my good friend and co-host for my commentary. His sister-in-law had a baby, so he's Uncle Joey now, so that's cool. And hopefully back to more commentary, more YouTube content 25 days straight, more Twitch content 25 days straight, and hopefully more podcasts. I'm gonna put this on the podcast.
We're gonna have 30 by the end of the year.
Oh, I was gonna say 20.
I'm gonna just say it like that. We're gonna have 30.
I was gonna say 25, but all right, 30, then fuck it.
We pushing for 30.
All right, pushing for 30 at the end of the year.
30 for 30.
Oh, that'd be clean. That's the title of the 30th episode. That'd be clean. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.